The students, it is the sixth video for the week 14, and we are going to cover lesson 28, and our topic is definitions. Well, what is definition? Definition means to describe something, some idea, concept, object, or anything with its properties, with its distinguished features, with its quality traits, so that the very thing may be qualified, may be distinction, may be separated or identified from the other things, and especially from the similar things. Clear? It is called definition. In other words, to draw a picture of something by words, telling its attribute, nature, price, fine, cause and effect, benefits and harms, so that other person may perceive, and it may make a vision, make a picture, clear, construct a concept. That very thing is called definitions. Fine. For example, you have seen, let's, for example, we say memory. Memory is a retaining of data, storing a data, or data storage is called memory, and most of the gadgets do have the memories, and similarly human have the memory, so the same trait is possessed by the animals. So what difference between a memory human have and the memory does the computer have, and the memory of the cloud computing? Clear? So every time when you are telling something to the other person, you have to define it, that memory is the storage. Okay, when you talk about the computer memory or the hard, clear, then RAM and ROM and cloud computing, so they all are the types of memories, but each type is different from the other. So RAM cannot qualify to ROM, and ROM cannot qualify to cloud, and this. Clear? So when we have to tell something to the other person, he must be able to understand it, that what we actually are talking about. This is called definition. Definition are required. So let's take an example. Mostly you have seen, heard the word network, network, network. Clear? You listen to the news and you find the terrorist network was perished by the army, or the politicians have made their own network. Clear? And similar, you say that networking is a very exciting as well as a tough field in the IT. So what difference is between network being applied there and the network applied in computer sciences? Both are different, however the words are same. There network means connection. Here network is defined as a strong link. Clear? It may be a video link, it may be an internet link, it may be a for clear. So that is different and that is different. Words however same, but these words signify something different. So definitions means that once you are able to express or define something different. Let's, for example, in a room we have placed mobile phone, we place there remote control and others, and a person who is not aware about the mobile phone and the remote control, and you ask him go and bring the remote control, he goes over there and you find that the things are similar. Remote control appears as similar to the mobile phone sometime, and mobile phones may appear like a remote control. Why? Because both have the keypads, both have the appearances, but the things are different. When you go and when you define something to a person, that go in right on the table and there is black colored clear with a large screen with these things, put catch that gadget. Now you are defining these ideas, these words will make a picture in the mind of the very person. He will look at the things, analyze and pick up the thing that you have asked. This is the definition. Clear? So the need of definition is to define the ideas, concepts, formulas, abstracts, diagrams, illustrations, so that the other person may understand. So definition is a bridge between the reader and the writer, that whatever is in the mind of the writer, the reader should understand it. He should not understand something otherwise. So writing definitions is mandatory for the scientific writing, and it's a tool, it is a keynote that in science it is better that you first define the things then explain. For example, if I ask you, for example, C++, write a note on C++, clear, or C sharp, what should you say? Before you going into the main discussion, you first define what the C sharp is, clear. For example, you are writing a note on processor. It is much better to first tell your audience what processor is, what are its attributes, what are its distinct functions, clear, and later on you should be able to uh, explain it further or extend its explanation. Clear? Why we to clarify the problem of what should be defined in the technical writing, to suggest effective methods of defining, to point out where definitions can be most effectively placed in the reports. So this was the agenda that has already been explained. Now the question is what to be defined in technical and business writing. Remember, there are lots of things to be defined in technical and business writing. The very first thing is the object you are talking about, clear. Whatever your idea, concept you are expressing, you must express it clearly. Number two, your point of view, that from what point of view you are expressing. Third thing, formulas, that in technical and business writing, in science we use formulas, clear. Electronics use different formulas, electrical use different formulas, medical sciences use different formulas, clear. Mathematics use altogether different symbols, and every symbol has its own significance. Similarly, uh, diagrams, illustrations, signs, symbols, these things have to be defined in all the report writing for the convenience of the uh, audience. Well, there are, now the question is that when this process of definition started, the process of definition is traced back to the Aristotle. Fine. Aristotle, the first logician in the world, expressed that to define the things first, he gave three things. Let me write it here for your convenience. Fine. He expressed subject. Subject mean whatever you are intending to express. Then genus, genus, and then differential. He expressed that whatever you are going to explain to the person, first of all you should write the name of that very object. Let's for example I say mobile phone. It is the topic subject, and its family, genus mean family. So when we say about family, it means it's an electronic device. Clear? A smart electronic device. Differentium in its quality. Portable electronic device that contains memory, keypad, and is connected with telephone or internet, is portable, that connects the that connects people. I'm just writing it for the people with the other device. This is called the definition of the mobile phone is an advanced electronic device that contains memory, keypad, and it connected with internet. It is that connects the people. It is portable and it is also called smart device. This is what the Aristotle expresses. For example, here you want to express one example more, gold. Clear? So your gold is a precious metal of golden color or even silver, fine. So here you have to define it. Remember this, that the definition has to be these three qualities. Number one, definition must be complete. It must cover the maximum traits and qualities, and definition must be exclusive and complete. Exclusive mean that the definition of gold cannot be applied on silver. Definition of mobile phone cannot be applied over the remote control. Fine. This is the rule of the definition which was given by the Aristotle 1,000 years ago. Hope that you have understood this. Thank you very much.